Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be talking about books I want to read before the end of the year. I saw Christy Hanna do this video recently, so I will link her video down below, and it gave me the idea to talk about some books that I'm hoping to read before the end of the year. I actually did this type of video a couple years ago, but I stopped because I felt the pressure to read every book that I mentioned, but I have a very chill list this time around, so I'm not stressed to read all of these books. I will also have a separate TBR video for November and December because I do have some other reading plans for then. This is still some books that I do hope to read in November and December and the rest of October, but I will also have a very specific TBR for November and December, if that makes sense. I don't really know when this is going to go up, but as I'm filming it, there are 12 weeks left for the year, and I was going to do 12 books for 12 weeks, but I decided to not do that. So I only have 6 books on this list. And then I have 3 new releases that I would also love to get to. I did think this video was kind of pointless, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about some books that I am really hoping that I get to before the end of the year. So the new releases that I am desperately hoping I will get to. The first one is You Said I Was Your Favorite by Monica Murphy. As I'm filming this comes out in about a week, and I am very, very desperate for this book. I cannot wait for it. It is a bad boy, good girl trope. It also is old money, and it's at a prep school. It's a new adult romance. I loved A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy, and I feel like this is probably going to be very similar or like kind of rival it. So I am very, very excited for this book. This is out October 19th. Another book that is released October 19th is My Boyfriend is a Vampire by Eva Knight. This is actually a pen name for Helena Hunting. I guess she might be starting to write more paranormal romance because this is the pen name I guess that she's going to use for that. And this I am very, very excited about. It is giving kind of like Twilight a little bit. It sounds really, really fun. It says Hazy is on track to graduate top of her class, but she's determined to have a little fun along the way. As soon as she lays eyes on her mysterious and swoony new neighbor, Godric, Hazy knows he is just what she needs, and they instantly fall for each other. But Godric has a secret. He's a vampire. I am very excited for this. I think it's just going to be so fun. And I don't know, I feel like I was so disappointed with My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine that I am looking to kind of have like a redemption from that. So I'm hoping this will be better. And then the other new release I'm really excited about is Unsteady by Peyton Corinne. This is a college hockey romance, and it has Broken Golden Boy, secretly soft black cat main character. Music is a love language. He falls first. Friends with benefits to lovers. She's the protective one. It just sounds really cute, and I love a good new adult hockey romance, so I really hope that I love this one. And this is also out November 3rd. So those are my most anticipated releases for the rest of the year, basically. I do have a couple other ones that I'm excited about, but I will share those in my November and December TBR. So now on to just all the other books that I'm hoping to read before the end of the year. We have Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. This I need to read. I know that the second book comes out in November sometime, so I would love to read this before then because I don't want to be spoiled. I luckily have not been really spoiled on this book, so I'm hoping I can read this and then possibly read the second book if I love it, and hopefully I won't be spoiled. All I know about this is it's about dragons, and I think it's kind of like dystopian Hunger Games type, so I am excited to finally read this because I need to finally read it. Another super popular book I would love to get to is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I actually don't even know when the second book comes out. Maybe it comes out later this year. I don't know, but I would love to read this. I don't really know much about this. I just know everybody really, really loves it and says it's a very beautiful book. I do know that it follows 2 rival journalists, and I know that it's fantasy and there's some sort of like magical element and stuff, but I would love to read this before the end of the year. Then I have Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt. I did actually start this in a reading vlog not too long ago. I am 54 pages in, and I just wasn't in the right mood for it, but I was enjoying the story, and I do want to continue this and read it before the end of the year. This is a fake dating, friends to lovers romance. There's also an age gap and a single dad, and I just think it'll be a really great read, and I've heard wonderful things about this, so I'm hoping to continue it very soon. I really need to read Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. This came out, I think, in July, I'm pretty sure, and I have also heard really wonderful things about this. I think I tried to read the first chapter, and again, I wasn't in the right mood, so I put it down. But this follows a wedding planner and her grumpy ex, who is a florist, and they must work together to plan a celebrity event. I do think it'll be a really great romance, so I do need to read this ASAP. A book I've been putting off for a whole year now, When Gracie Met the Grump by Mariana Zapata. I'm pretty sure this came out last year, if I am correct on that. Yes, this came out back in 2022, and I still have not read it. I need to read this. I don't remember how many pages. I feel like I'm maybe 30 pages into this book. I started it on my Kindle, and then obviously I'm going through a phase where I don't really read on my Kindle anymore. I read physical copies, so I bought the physical copy of this, and I still have not continued it. But this follows basically superheroes, I guess. I barely started it, so I don't really know where it's gonna go. But I believe there's a superhero that lands on Gracie's like front step basically, and he is injured or something, and she has to help him at some point, I think. It was giving me Renegades vibes by Marissa Meyer. I love that series very much, and this is kind of like an adult version of that. So I need to continue this as soon as possible because I was really enjoying it. I just, again, was not in the mood, and Mariana Zapata's books are very long and sometimes slow. I just have to be in the right mood and mindset for this, so hopefully that will happen before the end of the year. And then the last book that I'm hoping to read before the end of 2023 is Charlie Love and Clichés by Ella Mays. This is her newest release, and I still have not read it. To be quite honest, I haven't really heard much about this book, so I don't know if everybody's loving it or they're hating it. I don't know. But I really, really want to read it. I loved Marriage for One. That is my favorite Ella Mays book. I really, really loved that book, and I need to read this because I loved that one. I feel like I hopefully will also love this one. It follows Charlie, who works at her dad's company, and her dad hires a new manager. The guy turns out to be somebody that Charlie went out with years ago, and he doesn't really remember her. It just sounds like a fun, cute book, and I'm really hoping that I get to this one as well. So those are all 9 books that I'm hoping to read before the end of 2023. Let me know if you have read any of the books that I talked about and what you think about them. Obviously, please don't spoil me on any of them. And let me know what books you need to read before the end of 2023. Also, let me know what books you're anticipating for the rest of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!